term digital twin is used a lot, but it's often confused with something we've used for years, a simulation. They sound familiar, but their applications are worlds apart. Understanding the difference is the critical decision for making the right decisions when making investments in technology. A simulation is a valuable tool that can help make informed choices for maybe future layouts, while a digital twin has the ability to fundamentally change how you're analyzing your existing processes. Let's start with a standard simulation would look like. A simulation is a virtual model of an existing process or system. This uses predefined inputs that will give the model. Think of it as like a digital laboratory replicating the on-the-floor reality. You build the model, you have the ability to run what-if scenarios, such as like, what if we increase the line speed by 10%, or what's the impact of this machine going down going to cause my line? It's an incredibly useful design and planning tool, and you can test many hypotheses without risking the physical assets or maybe potentially costly guesswork involved in layout changes. Simulation makes a world of difference when aiming to strive for the best case scenario, but it depends greatly on the quality of the input data presented to the model. Now let's take a look at what makes up a digital twin. A digital twin is also a virtual representation of a real-world system, but it has one critical difference. It is continuously connected to your physical counterpart throughout the sensors in your plant using real-time data from these processes. This provides like a living model that constantly updates based on process performance. It's less of a scenario of like a what if, but more of a live feed of how your system is performing today. It mirrors the exact condition, performance, and environment of your physical assets. This continuous data feedback loop is a game changer when gathering data. The digital twin learns from and evolves with the physical asset. So what does this mean in practice? With a simulation, you can model potential equipment failures and possibly analyze worst case scenarios to have a plan even when things go south. With a digital twin, you can analyze on-the-floor real-time performance data to potentially predict future failures days before it happens. With the simulation, you can test a future production layout without making any physical changes to the existing system. While with the digital twin, you can find ways to optimize a current production layout by identifying bottlenecks as they begin to form. One allows you to fully analyze potential limitations in a virtual environment, and the other puts a finger on the pulse of an existing equipment in like a process line. Choosing between these tools depends greatly on your goal. If your goal is to analyze future production or layout changes, simulation can be a powerful planning tool. If your goal is to optimize live operations, improve quality control, or predict maintenance needs, the digital twin may be the more effective solution. Understanding the use case for the tool is the first step. The next is implementing it to drive real value. We specialize in helping companies make that happen here.